Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for November 21st, 2023. This is Jeffrey Hunt for When the Curves Line Up. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 6:47 a.m. Central Standard Time, followed by sunset at 4:26 p.m. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, brilliant Venus continues to outshine all other stars in the eastern sky before morning twilight. Rising 11 minutes short of 4 hours before sunrise, the bright morning star is in the southeastern sky. At 3 hours before daybreak, it is nearly 10 degrees above the east-southeast horizon, while bright Jupiter is nearly 15 degrees up in the west. Venus and Jupiter continue to widen with a gap that is slowly approaching 160 degrees. Venus is quickly moving eastward, and Jupiter is slowly retrograding. After December 10th, Jupiter sets before Venus rises. By an hour before daybreak, Venus is nearly 30 degrees up in the southeast. It is noticeably moving eastward in front of Virgo, 4.2 degrees to the lower left of Porrima, also known as Gamma Virginis, and 10.3 degrees to the upper right of Spica, the constellation's brightest star. Beginning tomorrow, Venus is within 10 degrees of Spica, leading up to their wide conjunction on the 29th. Afterwards, Venus is within 10 degrees of Spica until December 7th, as the planet continues to move eastward. After its solar conjunction, Mars is west of the Sun, rising only a few minutes before daybreak. In the evening sky, Mercury is moving toward its greatest elongation, December 4th. The planet's visibility suffers from a poorly inclined ecliptic with the western horizon for northern hemisphere sky watchers, but in the southern hemisphere, the planet is easier to see. At sunset, the bright planet is nearly 7 degrees above the southwest horizon, and it sets nearly 50 minutes after sunset. The gibbous moon, 67% illuminated, is nearly 35 degrees up in the southeast after sundown. The moon's light spreads across the sky and washes out many dimmer stars, with the full moon approaching on the 27th. Saturn, nearly 35 degrees up in the south, is almost 20 degrees to the right of the lunar orb. The ringed wonder is slowly moving eastward in front of Aquarius. Its dimmer stars are victims of the bright moonlight, 6.9 degrees to the upper left of Deneb Algidi. Use a binocular to see the planet and the star together, although they fit tightly into the same field of view. For sky watchers wanting a challenge, look for Neptune with the moon in the same binocular field. Wait until at least 2 hours after nightfall when the sky reaches its natural level of darkness. Target the moon with the binocular and place the lunar orb to the lower right in the field of view. Neptune is toward the upper left at the 10 o'clock position. There are no other reasonably bright stars in this field, and Neptune is difficult to see through the moon's glare. The planet appears aquamarine, but substantial magnification is needed in a telescope to see the planet's globe. 1 hour after sunset, bright Jupiter is over 20 degrees up in the east, nearly 50 degrees to the lower left of the moon. The Jovian giant is retrograding, appearing to move westward compared to the star field, 11.4 degrees to the lower right of Hamel and 13 degrees above Menkaure. While the two stars do not fit into the same binocular field with the planets, use the optical assist to find them. During the night, Saturn, Moon, and Jupiter appear farther westward compared to the horizon. Saturn sets in the west-southwest around midnight, followed by the Moon nearly 2 hours later. Jupiter is southward about 6 hours after sunset and in the western sky when Venus rises tomorrow morning. Jupiter sets nearly 2 hours before sunrise. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.